with Home Stitchery Decor. I'm going to get into the camera here and pull you guys up on my big screen TV. Hello, how are you? It has been a minute, hasn't it? So let's bring up Home Stitchery Decor and bring up the live so I can bring up the chat as we go here. And I have no idea how many people are on here right now because I've turned my screen around so this will all be facing the right direction for you guys. So I need a minute here to make sure we've got some people on. If you're here, say hello because we're going to take a vote. And I know it takes a second here, especially when we've got the commercials right on the front to get going, but we are going to sew a jelly roll. Hi, Stephanie. Hello. Okay, so we're going to sew a rug today, but this is going to be interactive, and everybody on here is going to vote on what we're doing here first. Well, not everybody, whoever participates, we're going to vote on which color we're going to do. Then we're going to make a 20 strip rug. And in a couple minutes here, we're going to get into it. I'm going to tell you guys how you can actually, I'm going to give away a pack of 40 strips here today on the channel because, good golly, I own this place and I can have all the fun I want to have. And we've been having a really good time on the channel. My statistics are going up, which means I am making a little bit of money off my channel. And I've always said that I'm going to build like the biggest craft channel. We're at 7,000 subscribers. I'm going to just keep building it. We're going to have ridiculous amounts of fun here on the channel and do some really cool stuff. So if you're here, say hello. I need, how many do I need? We're going to vote on the colors to do. So we need at least 5 people to be participating in this vote. 5 people. So if you're here, say hello. Okay, so we have the option, and you guys are going to vote on what you win as well. So there's going to be a whole bunch of interactive stuff as we do this one. So be prepared to participate. Okay, so we've got Ruby Days, which is, I need my glasses, of course. Ruby Days, Wilmington prints, and this is 40 karat gems. So we can make this one. Or we can make Western Sunset, another one by Wilmington Prints. Or we can make Woodland Magic by Jessica Flick. So we need 5 people to vote on either number 1, number 2, or number 3. And hopefully we'll be able to get it down to one of these is winning. So, okay, so Stephanie wants Woodland. So there's one for Woodland. Let me get a sticky note here so I can keep track of the votes as we go. 1 for Woodland already. 1 for Woodland, which is number 3. Okay, so that's still Woodland. And Ruby, hi Ruby, you're saying number 3 as well. So that's 2 for Woodland. So we need 5 votes in total here, guys. So we need 3 more people to comment on here. Do you want number 1, Ruby Days? Number 2, Western Sunset? Or number 3, Woodland? Which one do you guys want? Eldris, how many sewing machines do I have? A lot. But I currently don't have any staff. So all the sewing machines that I would have with staff are living at my studio right now. And Ruby just jumped on. That's great if you just jumped on. We need 3 more people to vote. So number 1 for number 1. Oh, 1 for number 1. Okay, so now we've got 1 for Ruby Days. And 2 for Woodland? Or Ruby, did you take yours off? This is Woodland. This is number 3. This is number 2. And this is number 1. So we've got 1 for number 1. Okay, so Ruby is taking hers off of Woodland, and it's now on number 1. And we've got, you guys, we're all tied. Western Sunset, 1 for Western Sunlit. Okay, so now we've got another 1 for Ruby Days. Okay, I think Ruby Days is going to win. We've got 2 for Ruby Days right now. Does that sound right, you guys? So that's the red one. We good to go with that? We're going to do Ruby Days. We love Ruby Days. And it's a really nice red. You guys are going to be impressed. Okay, so we're not going to make a 40 strip rug. We're going to make a 20 strip rug. So I will break up this package. And just take out 20 because I don't want you guys here, you know, all dang day with me, and I have to make them anyway. So what's going to happen is we are going to make a jelly roll rug. So this is a project that you make with 2.5-inch strips of quilt cotton fabric, and the packaging here comes in 40 strips, so they're already pre-cut. This one is going to be super handy because they've separated it into 2 equal piles. So I'll reserve one for later because I'm going to do a second one here later anyway. To start the rug, I'm going to use my Singer heavy duty sewing machine. To finish the rug, we're going to use my FAF Quilt Ambition 635. It has a nice wide zigzag, but I like this old beater machine because it sews the strips super fast. So that's what we're going to do. Let me get some red thread out. I wasn't even prepared with thread yet because I didn't know what you guys were going to vote for. So we'll get some nice red thread going. Greetings from Germany. You should go to sleep, but you're staying for this. Okay, that's funny. We might be here a while, so you might have to tap out. But it's going to be good. Okay, so we've got our red thread. I'm going to use a 40 weight polyester thread. I don't, Stephanie, on the heavy duty. I'm going to use my FAF Quilt Ambition 635. And I put a link for sewing machines and fabric in the video description for you guys as well. And we're going to start making the rug. I'm going to tell you guys how you can win the actual pack of fabric. And it will be a 40 strip of the red fabric. This thread I'm using is Glide thread for this one. Actually ran out of it a while ago and had to order some more, so is that the right one? Hang on. No, it's not. It's this one that I want to use. And you're going to go, why the heck would she change her color from reds? They're just two different tones of red here. One is a deeper, like a more burgundy red. And that's the Glide thread that I want to use. So there it is, Glide thread. Get that going. And you're probably thinking, why on earth does she have a drinking straw on her sewing machine? And that's just because I'm going to sew this super fast and I want to reduce anything bouncing around. So I learned this little trick a few years ago to put a straw on my sewing machine for when I'm sewing super fast, and it seems to help out, so I just kept doing it. All right, everyone, I am from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I own Home Stitchery Decor, and I make all this stuff, and I take it to these huge Christmas markets, and I teach what I do right here on my YouTube channel, and I sell it all on my website as well, if you want to check it out. But pretty much, we just hang out here on my YouTube channel, and we keep growing the channel and the membership and all kinds of fun stuff, and we do giveaways, and I teach business stuff, and it's kind of a fun place to hang out. Texas here. Whereabouts in Texas are you from? And if you're wondering why I keep looking up here, my big screen television is up here. And that's where I'm reading the comments on, because I'm recording this on my phone and you guys are too far away for me to see the comments. So that is what's happening there. This one is buggered up. I'm going to get some red thread. Red thread. Red thread. Temecula, Kaufman, East Texas. Yamasula? Is that how you say that? California? And, all right, here we're going to get going. So I'm not going to separate the colors into any particular order. It kind of came that way in the pack. So what we need to do first of all is we're going to miter the strips end to end. And just bear in mind, you guys, we're making a 20 strip rug here. Normally we would be making a 40 strip rug, but the other thing is when you win the pack of fabric, you're going to win the entire pack. So we're not going to separate that. So this is what's up for grabs here today. I kicked myself back out. Oh dear. And you'll have to bear with me. I broke my microphone, as I was getting set up here. So I'm kind of a little ticked off at myself for that, but it happened and I just ordered another one. Grabbing myself a beer for my reserves. Not sure what it's about, but I'm hooked. Hilarious. And you're from Germany, right? Did you say Germany? Okay. So you guys, take your piece of fabric, your first piece of fabric, the very first color that you want to use, and you're going to place it face side up, going left to right on your machine. Then you're going to grab your next piece of fabric. Oh, Finland. Okay, you're going to place your fabric face side down, so the right sides are together. And now this piece of fabric is going to go top bottom on your machine. And you just place it down on top of the other one, give it a nice little pivot, and you're going to sew a straight stitch on the diagonal. I always do a stitch that starts it, so I, do a little back and forth at the start and the end of each strip, and that will hold it together on the next part of the rug. Good evening, Gerald from South Africa. Okay, you guys, here's what's going to happen. I am going to give away the pack of fabric, but I'm going to give it away not at the end of the video, but very close to the end of the video. So you do have to be here to win. And if you watch till the end and you win this, it doesn't matter where in the world you live, I will send that off to you. And what we're going to do is we're going to, I don't know, play a game. Play a game and see who wins this fabric. And it could be anybody. So stay till the end of the video and have some fun with me, and let's have a chat about life and things and all the stuff. We don't talk politics. That's the only rule. And we're not, no complaining, and we don't talk politics. So other than that, okay, so again, take your piece of fabric, face side up. This one is going to be left, right on your machine. Grab your second piece of fabric, and it's going to be top, bottom on the machine. Lay it down so it's faced together. So now you have a little X. You just turn it to the side, and you're going to sew a straight stitch on the diagonal. Pretty easy to do. Now, I say that, but I've made thousands of these rugs, and they can be a little persnickety. But I do have a very long tutorial, No, that's not true. I have a short form tutorial that is on the channel. It's my best video that I have on here. It's the video pinned to the channel. It has over 40,000 views on it. And I teach you how to do this as well on that video with like a close-up of the sewing machine and everything on there. So the links that you need for sewing machines, and if you want to get some cool JellyRoll fabric, the Connecting Threads has JellyRoll fabric on sale today, and it's up to 30% off, although I think I saw a couple of different ones there that had 40% off. Ruby, aloha from Hawaii. Perfect. Welcome to the channel. Who is new here? We've got Finland, Hawaii, Texas. Did they say South Africa? You're new. Well, welcome. I hope you like it here. I do this kind of stuff all the time. So when we're done sewing the actual strips together here, we're going to cut off that diagonal piece. And then we're going to sew the fabric around Pellon batting, which I've linked in the video description. If you're from Canada, you can get it from me in the 50-yard bolts, or yeah, 50-yard rolls. And I also have the tube makers linked to the video as well. You can grab your stuff from there if you like to. And once this video has aired live, all the links will be actually clickable. Right now you would need to copy and paste them, but YouTube has to like process the video, and then once that happens, I'm able to get back in there and update all the links. Yeah, I love those tube makers. Here's a true story. I had staff helping me last year, and I had a bunch of stuff going on. If you're new here, my husband was really sick with cancer. So all my regulars here and all the members know that. But if you're new here, that's the story. He was really sick. I had a bunch of staff helping me, and then it was too much. I was doing way too many markets, running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and I had given my staff like sewing machines and videos for how to do it, and the tube maker, and they told me the tube maker doesn't work, among like 1,500 other things that was going on with them. But it was hilarious, and I was like, okay, wait, I can't even with you people right now. There was way too much going on. Do tutorials on the brothers and no, I don't, because I don't even own that machine. I mostly own Singers and Fafs, and I actually just got this new Faf Quilt Ambition, and actually did an unboxing of it during a live because this one was not cooperating at the time. And then one of my viewers there said, why aren't you an affiliate for Faf? And I thought, I don't know. So I went ahead and applied, and they said, yeah, no problem. So I put a link in there for the machines that I use. And if you guys, do you know, if you don't know how affiliates work, we get paid small commissions if you purchase things through our links, and that's great because it helps support the channel. It's not like huge life-saving money or anything like that. It's just a few bucks here and there. But it does help when you have a business and you're teaching things on YouTube. So every little, comment, like, heart, all the things that you guys do to support the channel, that really just helps out. And it's helping me be at home most of the time, able to work on my business and, get my husband to all of his medical appointments and stuff when he needs them. Although he is doing better right now, so don't sweat that. But he is doing better right now. Thank goodness, because it was, yeah, pretty scary. And he had a whole bunch of complications and was in a coma, and just all kinds of bad things were going on. So when I say it was too much, I'm like, it was too much. Too much, too much. Yeah, he's doing better, thankfully. He just had a colonoscopy last month, and they said it's clear. But when they first did the surgery, they put a stoma bag on his stomach, and that was a nightmare. And he ended up in a coma. And then when they took it off, he had all kinds of other problems. So, okay, you guys. So now we need this to be like one big long strip, right? So here's going to be the end of the rug. And all I've done is flipped it over, and I'm going to cut off the triangle and just use a pair of scissors and cut, a good 1/4 inch. Seems to work. Hi, Candace. Oh, Stephanie, that's not good. Everybody send Stephanie some good thoughts for her husband there. Been there, done that. No fun. Okay, so we've cut off the little triangle. I mean, these are tiny little pieces. I have no way of making another project with those pieces. But if you guys are just joining us, we are going to give away a Ruby Days fabric strip pack, I guess is what it's called, because it's not an actual JellyRoll. Moda, the fabric brand Moda, has copyrighted the JellyRoll for their product. So this is actually the fabric scraps. Oh yeah, for stuffers. Now, Ruby, I have a business here and I can only make so many products. These tiny little scraps are the last scraps that I throw out. I've actually started making fridge magnets with fabric squares, which are cut at 2 1/8 inch. So I'm able to totally basically scrap bust my whole entire process now, aside from these little triangles. So I'm pretty happy about that. Hi, Alta Hill Clark. Hi, Faye. She's got her name in the back there, Faye. Okay, so we're just going to cut these strips here, you guys. Thanks for people who have subscribed to the channel already. That's fantastic. And the last couple weeks has been kind of hard around here. Not like dwelling on drama or anything, but just like stuff going on. And, you know, some relationships that were really hard on my husband and I during his cancer stuff have kind of blown up. And then you watch the news, which we're not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about politics, but you know, you watch the news and there's crap going on. And then I just came home from my day job here, which I work like a couple of days a week, just for a few hours out of here because frankly, I need to get my brain doing something else. And I saw that there was in our city fighter jets like all over our city yesterday, and people were like, what the heck is going on here? Because we don't have fighter jets flying around our city. And apparently there was like planes coming in from Germany actually that had they had bomb threats on them, which is bananas. Like we just don't do that here in this city. So anyway, as soon as I saw that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go downstairs. I'm so sick of this negativity, and I'm going to go do something fun and put that out in the world and hopefully cheer up some people or make somebody's day by giving them some fabric. I know it's crazy. You can Google it, like Calgary, Alberta fighter jets. So the flights were coming in from Germany to our city. I think there was 3 flights. And I had seen on Facebook yesterday, people like have like a flight tracker app, and they were saying, why are all these fighter jets flying over our city? And they were, you know, tracking these fighter jets. And everybody was like, I don't know, this is weird. And then somebody had pictures of them like landing and refueling. And that was weird because it's weird for our city. We just don't do that. And yeah, so then I watched the news here just at lunchtime, and they were like, oh yeah, no, we had fighter jets scrambled over our city yesterday because these 3 flights from Germany apparently had bomb threats on them. And I immediately shut off the news and was like, that's it. I'm going back to my craft room. Had enough of this stupidity. We can go have some fun downstairs. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. This is going to be the center part of the rug. And so now I'm just going to throw this into a bucket, a big basket here, so I can kind of, I like to keep my stuff off the floor. And this is the basket I'll be using today. It's got a couple in it already. And so I'll keep the beginning part of it here. And in order to win the fabric, you have to be here for the whole video. So that's the fabric. We're going to have some fun here, kind of near the end of the video, and we're going to tell you how you can win that fabric. All right, now to get this started, I had this, like I bought, how do I say this? I bought batting by the bolt, and I cut it myself with my AccuQuilt cutting machine. And I'll put a link in the video description for that. But now that I have so many commercial accounts, I don't have to buy batting by the bolt. I can afford to buy it pre-cut. So that's what I'll be doing going forward. But I still had this like one huge, you know, bolt left over. And so I'm just finishing that up here. And I, if you're doing it that way, I butted the ends of the batting together and I zigzagged it just so they stay nice and close together. So it's coming out from a hamper underneath my big sewing table here. Hi, Diane. New from California. Diane, we are giving away fabric. So you have to stay till near the end of the video to win the fabric off of this video. Okay, we're going to use a JellyRoll tube maker. It does have 4 pieces, and it's pretty easy to use. If you need to watch a video for like exactly how to use it and my best tips on it, I also have a video on the channel for that. So just go ahead and find that. Subscribe to the channel. I've got all kinds of rug videos there for you guys. But essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the fabric in half to the middle, and then I'm going to stick it through the first part of the tube maker and pull it out this other side. I don't know, Aldreas, I'm not sure what you're saying there. I might have missed a bit of a comment. Stephanie, you cut your own fabric. Do you use the AccuQuilt cutting system? Okay, here's the second part. That's in German. I don't know German. If you put that in French or Spanish, I probably could have deciphered what you were saying, but that's in German and I can't speak German. No offense, but I just don't know any German. Okay, so we're going to click that together. Now it looks like this. And what you do is essentially you're going to fold the fabric in half one more time and stick that part through the second section of the tube maker. Let's get it all lined up here and click through your other part that holds the fabric. Perfect. Deanna, if you wanted to purchase that fabric pack, where would you go? Are you in Canada? No, ma'am. I used a ruler and a rotary cutter. That is exactly how I started it as well. And just so you guys are very clear on how I started here, I used to have to go to the store for like a meter of fabric at a time. And then I just didn't spend any money on myself for a very, very long time and kept building my business, building my business, building my business. Yeah. You're Fort St. John. Oh, that's fun. Deanna, so it would be affordable for you to purchase fabric through me. So I think what I'm going to do, well, what I am going to do, by the, let's say, okay, here's the story with the fabric. Okay, I'll just tell you guys. Can you guys hear me okay? Because my mic broke and I've just ordered a new one off of Amazon. I want to just make sure everybody can hear me. If not, I'll have to bring the camera here closer as I'm sewing. Can you hear me? Okay, so what happened with this is I wasn't going to sell, thank you, Stephanie. I wasn't going to sell fabric. I just wasn't. Because it's a lot to be so, like, getting fabric in, all that kind of stuff. But as the years have gone by, I'm like, I really think I need to start selling fabric. So right now you can find the tube maker on my site, and you can find the batting itself on my site. And so then I have to go and do these huge Christmas markets. And I decided I'm going to take fabric to the Christmas markets this year. And I wasn't going to list them on my website until after Christmas, but I keep getting asked all the time, where can I find that fabric? Where can I find that fabric? And I'm like, if you're in Canada, it's probably very affordable for you to get it through me. So I'm going to list this fabric on my website. So check back. It's today. I'll put the red up this afternoon. How about that? And then if I can get more up, I will. And I'm kind of, when I go to the quilt store, I get kind of ticked off for how much they're actually charging as well when I can see the price because I order my fabric wholesale as well. So you guys, this is just a straight stitch. We're stitch length 3. The width is set at 0. The tension's set at 5. The needle is in the middle position. I am sewing just on the edge of the fabric here. And I can see here I just missed a bunch, so I'll have to go back because I wasn't paying attention. Hang on one second, because I was looking. I just dismantled my wife's sewing table 2 months ago. It was supposed to build a new one, but things have been busy. She knew. She'd kill me if she knew I was watching this, because you're not fixing her sewing machine. That's funny. Day job and a retreat kept me away the past week. Glad to be back and learning from you. Hello, how are you? My scrapping mama, I believe that's Kat. I'm not even going to turn around and look at my list of my members here on the channel. Am I right? Did I get your name right? I think so. Let's fingers crossed. What kind of a retreat were you on? Now we all want to know. Okay, you guys, there's a whole bunch of members of my channel, and in 2 seconds here, I'll show you how that works. Because people will be curious. What are we doing here? Yes, I got it. I told you I'm going to learn every single member's name. So God help me, because I want to have like 100,000 subscribers. So we're going to be busy here. But we've got Kat, we've got Steph, we've got Sabrina, we've got Trinity, we've got Chelsea. Yeah, crazy. Retreat at Quilting is my therapy in Missouri. Oh, that's fine. I'm in Texas. Is it cheaper for me to order through you? You know what, Stephanie? After I get the fabric up on my site, I have a Shopify site. So it will calculate shipping. You have to like check out and get right to the end and then calculate the shipping and just decide. And your dollar's stronger than ours, so it could be on par with what you're buying down there. I just don't know. I know that in the States, some fabric is much less pricey than it is in Canada, and that's just because of our dollar. And because we don't have the population that the States does, so it's a little bit hard. So yeah. Okay, so today we're going to give away a pack of 40 strip fabric to one winner at the end of the video, near the end of the video. But I'm going to show you guys the members only portion here. 45 a roll. With conversion, you're probably right on par. Are you paying shipping on that too? Because if you're paying shipping, that could be a problem, right? Dang it. I just busted my toe. Okay. You guys, we're going to go over this big fun thing that I do here. Okay. Goodness, bear with me. This will take like two seconds and then we'll get back to the video. All right, we started the membership. We decided, me, I own this place, me. When I reach 150 paid members of the channel, which is $2 a month, we're going to do a draw from those 150 members, and I'm going to give away this massive prize pack of stuff here. So we kept doing lives and adding more things to the prize pack. So this is completely separate from this today. So in the prize pack, we did a live video where we were sewing, yeah, not good quality at $29 probably. It's hit and miss, right? Okay, so in this prize pack, we've got 4 unsewn soup bowl cozies. We took a vote while we were doing this live video sewing soup bowl cozies. I said you guys can have 2 sewn ones or 4 unsewn ones. And they took a vote and decided 4 unsewn was their preference. We're going to give you a tube maker, so the fabric tube maker. We did a live where we did magnets, and we used my new magnet maker. We made 6 Christmas magnets, so you receive those. Then we did a live where we made Christmas placemats, and these match the Christmas magnets there. So there's 2 matching placemats. And then we did a live where we made this Christmas tea towel. And this was also interactive. Everybody voted on the button and the embroidery stitching and everything. You can go back and watch any of these lives that you want. And then we did a live where we announced my book, which is From Zero to YouTuber, which is available on Amazon. Hi, Laura. You're not late. You're just in time. So this book is available on Amazon if you want to learn what I do. This isn't a storytelling book. This is going to tell you exactly how to do it. Nobody needs to hear my story in a book. This is a how-to guide, basically a $2,000 course in a book there. We made a JellyRoll rug one day, and so you're going to receive a 20 strip JellyRoll rug, this gray one right here. So that's a gift for you as well. Then we did some other fridge magnets in black and white, and these were voted the most popular colors, so you're going to get 6 of those. And then the last part of it's members only, guys. This is for members only, is this FAF gift box, which has 2 quilting rulers, a rotary cutter, rotary blades, 2 packs of FAF needles, and then on the underside of this, because it just goes on and on, there is a rotating cutting mat. So for members only, when we reach 150 paid members, that's when that draw will get triggered, and we'll draw a random name from those 150, and you'll receive this prize pack, which is now valued at $510 Canadian. But you have to be a paid member of the channel. Hi, Jennifer. So members, you can join the channel up on top of your screen. There'll be a join button. In the video description, there's a join link. And if you go back to the main channel, you can hit join right next to subscribe. So that's how you do it. And you just it's $2 a month. And as this channel grows, we're going to be doing way more fun things. So the channel memberships right now are sitting at, I believe it's 16 paid members of the channel, which has essentially made me giving a JellyRoll pack a way possible just from those first 16 members of the channel. So the bigger we get and the more people that join the channel, the more fun we're going to have, because I own this place. Oops, should have waited. No, that's fine. I can send this gift pack to Europe as well. Doesn't matter where in the world you live. If you win this gift pack and you're a paid member of the channel, you're going to get the gift pack. But you have to be okay with like giving me your address. And please don't give it to me on the screen here. We'll work out how to email me so it's all private. And, you know, we're going to announce it on the thing so everybody's going to see who won it. And frankly, half the girls know each other now. So, right? Like, Kat's here today. Jennifer's here quite a little bit. I suspect some of my other regulars will be on as well here as they see this going on. So basically, we're just going to sew this tube as fast as we possibly can. And I really like the Singer Heavy Duty for this part of the sewing because it does go super fast. And this machine I beat the crap out of. So if the thread gets tied up or something, you'll know why, because I just beat the crap out of this machine for so long. But it's still going, and it does a straight stitch pretty reliably and pretty fast. It gets through that batting like lickety split. So we're already on strip number 4, and we've only got 20 to do today. I beat the crap out of this machine. It's just like, I have no mercy. Like, you buy a tool for a job, right? Like, my husband's a carpenter. He's a master carpenter. He's a general, like, GC of all these construction jobs that he does. And he owns every single tool he needs to do the job. And I feel the same way about the tools in my sewing room now. The stupid welcome sign is on my screen covering up your sewing machine and what you're doing. Pointless to even watch. Well, sign out and sign back in, girl. I'm here from New Mexico. I'm usually lurking, but today I have time to watch. Well, hello. How do we say that? Melina Montoya? Is that Spanish? You're usually lurking. I have a lot of lurkers. That's okay. Close enough. Melina. You're Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Every man should be a carpenter of some sort. I agree. We have two very talented people in this house. He fixes everything and I sew everything. So. And before I met him, I used to flip houses myself. Hello again. I'm 6 to catch alive today. I'm glad you're back at it. Yeah, I had a little holiday. So I was pretty much gone all but a couple of days for like 2 weeks there. I was on holiday. And of course now it's, you know, like I said, Christmas market season, blah, blah, blah. It's time to get my butt in gear. And I needed some 20 strip rugs. So thought, okay, well, I'm going to do a live anyway. Let's get the people involved and just have some fun. One of the people that you can't hear. You can't hear? Is it just me? Can everybody hear? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm not sure if you saw my hello. I'm new to your channel, and this is my first time catching a live. Yay! Okay, girl, it must just be you. Yeah, these guys can all hear. My Singer Heavy Duty is giving me trouble. My thread keeps breaking. Okay, clean the machine. Take your bobbin out. Change your needle. I'm not even going to fuss with the thread. You guys don't need to watch me fussing with thread. I can do that on my own time. Yeah, everybody else can hear. So sign out and sign back in. Check your volume on your phone. And I did see Laura. Yep, welcome to the channel. If you guys are new here. So today, if you've just joined in, I am sewing a fabric strip jelly roll rug. We're going to do a 20 strip rug in the red. Near the end of the video, I'm going to do a little contest. We're going to do a little contest, guys, because it's viewer participation day. And we're going to give away one of these to one of the people watching the video right now. I just joined your channel. Well, thank you, Stephanie. We are adding members. If you guys are looking to be a member of the channel, you can get in on the prize pack that isn't this, but is for the $510 value gift pack. And if you just joined in, ask in the comments and somebody will tell you what's in the gift pack as best they can while I'm sewing. So I do all this like business stuff. Obviously, I wrote a book. I put it on YouTube. And I put it on Amazon, and I do, you know, the teaching and the coaching and the sewing and the markets and the, you know, on and on and on. But you can't do that unless you learn how to do it. And so I decided that I was, you know, going to listen to a whole bunch of mentors and get myself a business coach. And I have an accountability partner. So I'm trying to do all the things. And one of the things that I'm aspiring to do is to live my best life on any given Tuesday. So today is Tuesday. And it's, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm sitting here, you know, sewing with some friends on the internet, giving away fabric. Like, how did this get to be my life? Okay, so if you guys are having trouble starting the rug, I'm gonna start the rug here, obviously, on this. But I have a long form video tutorial called The Ultimate Jelly Roll or Rag Rug Tutorial. It's the video that's pinned to my channel, and I walk you through this rug step by step. So no confusion. Every single product that I make, I have video tutorials for. We do lives on the channel. Because I don't, to be sure my ulcers are healed. Oh gosh, Laura, I hope you're okay. every single thing that I do for my business, I teach on this channel because I have no secrets. I don't want to make this stuff for the rest of my life. I would rather make some friends on the internet and just have some fun. And you guys are going to learn how to do it if you want to do it anyway. So why don't you learn from me? Yeah, that's good news. It is good news. This is what I love. You're going to see on these live videos that I do, 99.9% of people are awesome. You know, they'll send healing prayers and, you know, just are genuinely concerned about the well-being of others. And that's exactly where I want to be in the world. Does it help with the rug waving when I make the placemats? They don't wave. What are we talking about, Stephanie? I would start the rugs and the placemats exactly the same. One thing I will not make is a rectangular rug. You see my, like, oh my God. I have made a couple of them, and honestly, just not even worth my time and effort. I cannot get them to be straight. They all go like wonky one way or the other. Yeah, whenever your rug starts waving, pull it out. Don't let it sit because you're training the fabric. And watch my rug tutorial, which is a great video, but I also have my top 6 tips video, and that's going to explain to you a bunch of different things, like not rolling your fabric into a ball. And good golly, Laura, you've been through it. I'm really sorry. I really genuinely hope you get feeling better and just stay like that. Really, sincerely. I made one, it's wonky, but it's cute. Yeah, the rectangle rugs, right? I have seen the handbag as well, like just a picture of it. I haven't gone down that rabbit hole or anything. If you guys look on my website, I have hundreds of different products. I'm going to go into the craft markets with about $65,000 worth of finished craft products. So I don't have time to make every single product. Laura, they're fun to make, but please, even after this video, go and watch my tutorial on them and save yourself some effort. Watch the tutorial where I sew it, and then watch my top 6 tips for JellyRoll rugs. Those 2 videos will get you on a really good start. And I've made thousands of these, and believe me when I say when I started, I was literally like tears and curse words. Yeah. You're gonna get faster, Kat. It used to take me 4 days to make a rug when I started. No, not lying. I did all the things, like, you know, you have to clip everything together and you have to iron your seams open and all that stupid stuff. And now this is how I do it. And it's just like driving a car. You just get better at it. The more you do, the faster you can go. Nobody drove a car fast when you first got into your car, especially around the corner. So you just need to slow down and get the steps right. And then each time that you do it, you'll get a little bit better at it. Ooh. Laura, girl, you sounded like you've been through it. And when I was going through a really hard time with my husband, I was still on my YouTube channel, and there were people sending us good thoughts and prayers. Even this morning, somebody that watched one of my old videos sent us, you know, healing thoughts and a message like, I hope your husband's doing better. You know, what you put out in the world is what you get back. So that's great. All right, so you just pull your tube maker down one section at a time. That's another video I put on here, is my top 6 tips, or my top tips for the clover tube maker. So every single step on here, you can come back and watch this live, or you can watch the close-up videos where I break down each step, and I've got the camera like right in here where the good stuff is, and I explain to you how to do each and every step. So I've heard my videos are helpful, so yeah, you have to calm down or drink. I call my business my trifecta business. Alcohol, anxiety, and a pandemic. And then voila. Oh, like kidding, but not kidding, right? Because that was just a mess. And I had unfortunately been super, super sick like the year before COVID, like really, really, really sick. And when that came out, my doctor just called me and said, you know, you should probably stay home because you don't have the ability to fight that right now. So I was like, okay. But I didn't want to waste the opportunity, so I got in here and just started, you know, crafting as much as I could and learning as much as I could. And now, you know, years later, things are really starting to come together for me. So, you know, as much as that sucked, it was an opportunity I would have never have had that not happened. So you gotta look at the positive. Look at the bright side of life. I'm going to be covered in fluff. I stayed home. Yeah, my immunity system. See, some of our immunity system's not so good. Other people, pretty good. So just do what works for you. And I'm glad we all are here and we made it out. I need to backtrack here a little bit because I was talking and not watching. 12 a.m. over here, and I have to call it a night, but I have to say what happened in Utah touches us here, even in Finland. Felt surreal explaining what happened to my daughter. Yeah, that sucked, and that's part of the reason I do happy things on this channel is because our news and current affairs kind of suck, and no matter what side of the fence you're on, things like that suck, and we shouldn't be doing that. Good night to you. I fractured my back in December. I was beginning to feel better when I developed a bowel obstruction. Finally, I'm feeling so much better, and I'm so grateful. Wowzers. What are we making? We are making a fabric rug with strips of fabric by Wilmington Prints. If you're here at the end of the video, you will be qualified to win the fabric. We'll send some of that off to somebody here. So you have to stay till near the end of the video. We're going to play a game and I'll give away the fabric. Doesn't matter where in the world you live, you can play the game. And we'll get that sent off to you because it's Tuesday, which means we're having fun here at Home Stitchery Decor. Because we can. So we started by sewing the strips like mitered. Then we cut off the triangle at the back of them. Right now we're putting the fabric around a batting. We're sewing a tube essentially. So the fabric looks like this. The batting looks like this. We lay it down on top of each other. We use this clover tube maker to fold it twice, make a tube. And we're sewing a straight stitch down the tube. It's a fun, oh, a game, I know. She's like, Susan, like, oh, a game. All right, we're going to play a game. Who doesn't like a game? If you don't like a game, just leave the channel. Because, honestly. I need a little sippy sip here. I'm going to get, coughing. From batting. And my nose gets itchy from batting, and then I'm talking, so my throat gets scratchy. Fun game. Yes. How many new viewers do we have here? I bet you there's a whole bunch of people there watching right now that haven't said a thing. You haven't told us where you're from or what you're doing. We've only got this much red fabric to sew. And then we're going to put this rug together. And you have to be here to win the fabric, which is this here. And if you want to win the big prize pack, which is $510 value, you have to be a channel member. So up on the top of your screen, you can hit join. Channel memberships are $2 a month. And hit join, hit subscribe so you get told when I'm going to do lives like this. YouTube will notify you. Sometimes I announce what I'm doing. Hi, Geek with Comics Gaming. Fun. Sometimes I announce when I'm doing a live and I'll put that announcement in the community tab. But other times I just come home from my day job and go, you know what? The news sucks today. I'm going to do a live and we're going to have some fun. So with no planning whatsoever, I decided to come on live and sew this rug and give some fabric away. Yeah, thumbs up, all the comments, hearts, everything helps the channel grow. And right now, I think we're sitting at 17. You have to hit subscribe and you have to hit the notification button. Like, so you have to tell it 2 things in order for it to tell you when it's coming on, because that kind of sucks. Today is the first day I've been notified. Steph, is that the same Steph that was like Steph's Creations and you just changed your icon? Is that the same Stephanie? I think it might be. No, ma'am. Okay, we have another Steph here who's got Steph's Handy Creations. And she's a channel member and she's here a lot. But she puts hers STEPH. And I was like, oh, maybe this is the same Steph. And she's just changed, because she's working on her business right now, like a lot. And so I wasn't sure if she changed her YouTube icon. Today is the first day. Congratulations. Alrighty. So you can see the speed this machine does this. My FAF Creative Ambition is what we're going to do the zigzag on. It does not sew a straight stitch as fast. And I don't have time to be mucking around with stuff, so my scrapping mama, thank you. My scrapping mama has just left $1.99. Thank you so much. Present for me. So isn't that sweet? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Anybody can do that. They can leave a couple bucks here for us. That's great. It helps with these giveaways. Because we have channel members, that's how I was able to give away this fabric. So, I mean, really. It doesn't take much for a whole group of people to change like the trajectory of something. So the more people that participate, grow the channel, say hello, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, is gonna just like snowball this channel into the next hemisphere, and I'm gonna do fun things. Hi Sharon, where are you from? If you're new, if you just got on here, guys, I'm Jolene. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And I own Home Stitchery Decor. That's my business. You can check out my website. All my products are on my website. I do these lives. I teach everything I do here on my YouTube channel. I just wrote a book. It's available on Amazon. And we're going to have fun here on a Tuesday afternoon and give away some JellyRoll fabric. But you have to be here to win, and we're going to play a game. You've inspired me. Oh, that's fun. Thank you, Sandra. And if you're new here, I do have the actual step-by-step tutorial for how to do it with a close-up view of the sewing machine as well. That's the main video pinned to the front of my channel. And I have no idea how many people are watching right now. Can you guys see how many people are watching? Because my phone is turned like the opposite way today. So I can't see the comments on my phone. I can only see them like up here on my big screen television. But can you guys see how many people are watching? 27. Well, that's not bad. 27. So the odds are pretty good for winning this, right? 27. That's some, you never know. Who is from the furthest away right now? Where do you guys all live? You don't have to give us your street address by all means, but 13 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. We probably got like 4 strips here left to sew. So that's going pretty quick. Like I said, we do have to switch the sewing machine, but that doesn't take too long. I've got all these cords and everything underneath my feet here already, so it's pretty quick. Gilbert, Arizona. Thumb of Michigan. Kaufman, Texas. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, which is Canada. If you don't know where that is. Kaufman, Texas. So who's the furthest away right now? Probably Texas. North Carolina. The Whitway. Hello, the Whitway. I don't think we've seen you comment on here yet. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Hope you like it here. Jane in the UK. Where in the UK are you from, Jane? Breda, Netherlands. Laredo, Texas, next to the border. Jane is the furthest. Yorkshire. Someone is from Finland. Oh yeah, are they still here? Someone was from, can you believe this? Crazy. Hello, I remembered you are from Canada this time. Hi, Erin. Welcome back. Thanks for playing along. We're gonna do a giveaway. People from everywhere. Isn't that crazy? Like, how the heck does YouTube work? You just put a video out and it's because you guys watched something before that YouTube thinks you like, and then my stuff is similar to that, and so they say, hey, do you want to watch this crazy girl from Canada give away fabric? Like, heck yeah, it's Tuesday, why not? Alrighty, this part is the boring part. I promise you it'll get less boring when we do the out here. Erin. Where are you from, Erin? Did you tell us? You don't have to tell if you're not comfortable saying where you're from. You don't have to tell. The woodland fabric is Benetrex. It's cut and assembled in the United States. Hey, you guys, I'm going to tell you guys something. So I was shopping. I don't know if you've been here. Like, some of my regulars know this, but I was shopping for fabric here last week, a couple days ago. And so I can see what's coming down the pipe because I have commercial accounts, right? So if you have commercial accounts, you can do pre-orders for fabric that's getting released like all throughout next year. And holy crap, the price of fabric is going up. Yep. I do watch. Who do I watch? Okay, I'm going to tell you who I watch. Let me tell you about the fabric first, and then I'll tell you who I watch. Okay, so the price of fabric is going to go up for sure. And that is due, you know, the economies, inflation, all that kind of stuff, but also due to tariffs, which affect Canadians, and they also affect you guys. And the reason, like, when even if the fabric is manufactured in the United States, they get like the raw materials from other places. So, the price of fabric is going up. We're not going to argue in the comments about politics. It's just a fact. This is what's happening. So if you're wanting to buy fabric, I would suggest, if you want to build up your stash, you know, kind of get on it. Because, or if you're sitting waiting for some fabric, oh, you know, maybe, just letting you know. I put the connecting threads link in the video description. They have stuff on sale today. JellyRolls up to 30% off. And if you're in the United States, I believe it's $75 American and you get free shipping. And if you're in Canada and you buy 125 US dollars, you get free shipping from them. So it's a pretty good deal if you're looking for some JellyRolls. So the link's in the video description. Yeah, everything's going up. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so on YouTube, if I'm doing my like print on demand stuff, which is like making my mouse pads basically, I watch quite a bit of Mandy Dubowski. She teaches a lot of print on demand stuff and is like an Etsy coach. Although I don't do too much with it because frankly, I kind of find it annoying. I'm kind of glad that I have a stash that I now I only buy fabric sale. Yeah, me too. If it's not on sale, or I'm not buying it wholesale, which is, you know, like on sale for everybody else, then I'm not getting it. So what is her, Mandy Dubowski, what was her name? Simple POD, I believe is what her channel's called. I watch Ali Abdal, who is like, he started off being like a productivity coach, and he's morphed into like a business money mindset coach. So I love him. I watch Modern Wisdom with Chris Williamson. Pretty much anything Chris Williamson pops out, I'm watching that. Like, love his stuff. So next level. It's unbelievable. God. Let me get a sip here. Who else do I watch? I watch this lady, Silver and Solo. So she's an older lady. Her name's Jen. She's Canadian as well. She lives in British Columbia. And she started a YouTube channel, I don't know, like a year and a half ago. She's got 100,000 subscribers on it. She's just the cutest girl. And she talks about, you know, her life as being an older single person. She gives tips and tricks for around her house. She does some gardening stuff. She was doing walks with her dog. And I don't even find her that educational. I just love her. She's fun. So she puts out videos quite a little bit, and I just make sure I go and watch every one of her videos. She's a local, you know, another Canadian lady, you know, older, trying to make it on YouTube. And I'm like, that's kind of fun, and I can support that girl, so I'm going to. Then I watch this girl, oh gosh, I don't even know what her channel would be called, because it just pops up on my subscribe all the time. Angela Jasmine, and she does embroidery. I have no interest in her embroidery, but she's working her butt off. And so if I'm in my studio and nobody's here with me, even if I don't always have the sound on, I will turn on YouTube and let my regulars play and just try to support them. Okay, we're coming up to the end of that. Hopefully that helps. There's some motivational stuff, some fun stuff for you. And, you know, shout out to some other YouTubers that are just, you know, trying to do the thing. Okay, I taper the end of these, and you can see the close-up of the taper on the on the actual step-by-step tutorial called the Ultimate Jelly Roll or Rag Rug Tutorial, which is the main video linked to my channel if you haven't heard that yet, because you just signed in. And so we're going to taper this end here, and then we're going to get started on the sewing the round and round. And this is a 20 strip rug, super fun. Angela Jasmine has come. Yeah, see? You know who she is, right? Like, why not go watch somebody who's busted their butt? And, you know, I feel like I'm the next one up and coming. I'm sure there's other people going to beat me up there or whatever. Don't care. It's not a competition. But I just feel like, you know, some of these people are working so hard, and I've gotten, like, value from them. So why wouldn't I support them? Why not? Who's that other guy I watch? Who is that? I think it's Think Media, which does a lot of YouTube stuff. Yeah, and making tutorials. Does she do tutorials? Like, because I see mostly where she's walking around, like, in her her warehouse and stuff. Okay, this is how I have tapered the end of my rug. So much smaller, gonna be pretty. All right, let's get this all turfed kind of into the basket. We're gonna cut off a couple loose threads that we see here, because this is where I decided not to pay attention to what I was sewing when I first started, but have no fear, I fixed it. Girl skirt tutu. Oh, haven't seen that one. Is that a channel? Or just like a tutorial that she's done? Okay, this is the end that we're going to start with. And somebody let me know how many viewers we have on, if I need to go over the channel membership, or if I need to just do that when we do this other giveaway at the end. Raise your hand if you want to hear about the channel membership, you guys, while I change out this sewing machine. So off with the machine. We're going to switch it out. 28. Thank you. We're going to switch it out for this Faff Quilt Ambition, which I just got. That was years ago. Angela Jasmine started in her basement. She would be sewing at 4 a.m. after feeding her baby. I know. That girl, seriously. I mean, go support people like that. This is giving our attention to poop heads. When we could be supporting people that are doing stuff like that. Yes. 35. Okay. Before we sew the round and round, we're going to go over the channel membership. First off, it's different than the giveaway. This is the giveaway we're doing today. Okay, so you have to be here at the end of the video, near the end of the video. We're going to play a game, and I'm going to give somebody this fabric. I'll mail it off to you. But if you want to join the channel membership, it's $2. There's a join, $2 a month. There's a join button on your screen. There's a join link in the video description, or you can go back to the main channel and select join from there. So we have this huge gift pack here that we're giving away. One of the first things we're giving away in it is a JellyRoll rug, which is a 20 strip washable cotton JellyRoll rug. So that will be available. You have to be one of the first 150 paid members of the channel to be eligible for this gift pack. It has nothing to do with the red that we have here today. You don't have to be a member to win that. So when we reach 150 paid members of the channel, we're going to draw a random name from all those people, and I'm going to send you this huge gift pack. So first off, we've got a JellyRoll rug. We've got my book, which is From Zero to YouTuber, which is available on Amazon. This is a how-to guide if you want to do what I'm doing here. It's $14.95 American. Then we've got a Christmas tea towel that we made here on a live one day, and you can go back and watch all of these lives. This was interactive as well. The audience helped select the button and the embroidery, stitching, etc. Then we have a set of 2 Robert Kaufman fabric placemats. They're completely reversible, and we did a live. Go back and watch that. We have 6 matching fridge magnets in the Robert Kaufman Christmas fabric. We have a clover fabric tube maker, which you kind of need to make the JellyRoll rug. We have another pack of 6 fridge magnets. This was the color that everybody voted on that they liked the most when we did that one day. So you get a set of 6 of those. We have a pack of 4 soup bowl cozies. You have to sew them. The tutorial's on my channel. We took a vote. Everybody said they'd rather have 4 unsewn than 2 sewn ones. So we did up a pack of 4. And then we have the grand poobah of the whole prize pack is this quilter's kit. And it's from Pfaff. It includes 2 quilt rulers, a rotary cutter, rotary blades, 2 packs of Pfaff quilting needles. And then on the underside, we've got a rotating cutting mat. So if you want to join the channel, hit the join button on the top of your screen, or go to the video description and hit join, or go back to the main channel and hit join from there. Clear as mud. I believe we're at 17, and we need to get to 150 to trigger that draw. So if you want to join the channel membership, please do. We're happy to have you there. You get early access to my videos. You get members only discounts on my digital products. The videos are up with the special codes for members only discounts for that. And we're going to do more fun things. So what else is on there? Members only content, members only discounts. Members get first viewing of the stuff that I do. You get discounts on my digital products. It's $2 a month. Basically, you're supporting the channel, and we're going to do these draws. Fun, fun, fun. All right. So let's thread our Pfaff. And the sewing machine link is in the video description, as well as the connecting threads link if you're looking for some jelly rolls today and you want to get them from Connecting Threads. Go ahead, and I'm going to put some jelly rolls up for sale on my website here. So if you're from, well, it doesn't matter where you're from, you can check out, get to checkout, see how much the shipping is, and if you think the shipping is worth the price with the exchange rate and everything, you can go ahead and order them directly from me. Because why not? Why not? Why not? This one is buggered. My bobbin is buggered. All right, here we got a different one. So I'm going to put this on a wide zigzag. This machine has a nice wide zigzag. It's my newest machine. It's a Quilt Ambition 635. It was like $1,800 Canadian. And I am using poly thread. This is Glide. So this is a 40 weight poly thread. And my settings on the machine are 7 and 6 on a zigzag. So how I start the center is I find where the fabric changes colors. So you can, I'm sure you can see even closely on this, the fabric there is going to change colors. So with this first strip of fabric, I'm going to just fold it into thirds. And that way I always have a solid color in the center without a fabric color change. So you just have to fold it back and forth a couple of times to find out how you can fold this into thirds. And one more time. I always keep my sewn seam to my left. So both sections, excuse me, both sections of the sewn seam are going to be to the left. And that way I have this nice soft edge on the outside of the rug. So fold it into thirds. Oh, maybe one more time. Kind of gets a little persnickety at the end, but this should be very close. And then I start sewing like an inch, a good inch down from the fold, and I go back first and then forward. Make sense? That way I don't have a whole bunch of thread goobers at the beginning of like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You don't need to do that. Go back and then come forward. Gonna take a sip. All right, questions, concerns, comments? No complaints. We don't allow politics or complaints on this channel. Just keep it friendly. Do I have the right foot pedal, or do I just not have it plugged in? I don't have my foot pedal plugged in. Sorry, guys. There's multiple foot pedals underneath here. Yeah, I was always sewing. I've been sewing since I was a kid, and even if I was house flipping, at the time I was house flipping, I was living in some farmhouses that were like really old, and so I had to repair my own houses, and I was, you know, sewing curtains, that kind of stuff. So pretty much since I was a kid, I've dabbled in the sewing. When I first started my business was the year before COVID, and I actually had like a really massive tumor in my abdomen, not cancer, but throughout my whole entire cavity. And so I was super sick. And at the same time as I was sick, basically, you know, a couple months after that, this room needed to be renovated as well. And because we had some water damage in this room. And so my husband said, you know, what are you going to do if you can't work full time? And I'm like, I don't know, craft. And so he renovated this room for me. He basically just said, what do you want? Where do you want it? And I started crafting. And I did get back to work part-time, which is great, but never got back to the level that I was at before. And I just started crafting, and it went from there. Sewn since you were a kid too? Yeah. I love it. And I started this business, I'm not even kidding you, I didn't own any fabric that I could run this business with. I would have to go to the store for like a meter of fabric at a time. If you're in the States, that would be, a meter is just over a yard. In Canada, we use the metric system. And I just slowly started buying more fabric and you know, creating systems and learning on the internet how to have a business. I just kept growing until I'm now at this stage. So I'm pretty happy. All right. So what we need to do is not push or pull the fabric in any direction. Just let the machine pull it in. And on my close-up tutorial, you'll see how to go around these corners, but I'll just explain it to you. Essentially, you need to make puckers on the inside of the fabric on the first few rows, which is kind of a opposite of what I just said, but you're just pushing the inside to make a little pucker. The outside you're not pushing, and then it will lay the fabric down. So you're giving it some give around these first few corners. And then when you're on the straightaway, in order to keep your rug from waving every direction, you just need to let the fabric go in at the same exact tension, basically. You were 23 and pregnant when you started. I crochet also. It's called my quiet time. Good for you. I crochet all my dishcloths. You'll see them on my website if you're on there. But I only crochet like if we're watching some television, or if we're driving somewhere, or if we're camping. Then I'll sit down and crochet. And the only thing I have time to crochet is my dishcloths, but they match my other products, so it's kind of relaxing. All right, this is going to go pretty quick as we sew this one up because it is only a 20 strip rug. And near the end of it, we're going to do this giveaway. So we're going to have some fun. I remember when I was a kid, my aunt having a quilting frame and hand quilting with an oil lamp because the storm knocked the power out. Stephanie, I have my great grandma's quilting boards and the clamps. So they're like cast iron clamps. And I did do a quilt on it once. I'll never do it again. That I hand quilted. I didn't use the oil lamp, although I know what those are too. But I did that once, and I still have the boards, and even in my closet, they're like I have them marked as to what they are, just in case, you know, I don't know, my husband and I get killed in a car accident or something, and somebody's cleaning out our house going, what on earth, why would you need these old rickety boards? So I have them marked as what they are. So we've got a nice zigzag. This Fab Quilt Ambition does this like lickety split. It has a very nice wide zigzag on it, which makes it easier. Essentially, you need to catch the fold on the bottom. So this fabric that's being fed in has a fold, right? And if your zigzag isn't wide enough, you'll have caught the top, but then you'll have missed the bottom. So you need a wide zigzag for that. And you can always flip it over and put a few stitches in if you've got some fabric folded up underneath that you don't like. But this machine kind of alleviates that problem, so it just makes your project that much quicker. Laura, I've been crocheting since 4. Grandma taught my cousin and me at the same time. She's 3 years older. We sat in the arms of her chair while she taught us. We both still do it. That's amazing. I love these stories. My grandma taught me how to crochet, and my grandma taught me how to knit, and I did knit a couple of doll outfits, but they were horrific, with just like the basic garter stitch. They weren't very good at all. My grandma and my mom are both fantastic knitters. My grandma's been passed away for a long time. I can't knit. I mean, I probably could if I spent the time learning how to do it, but honestly, it wasn't my favorite thing to do. So I don't. I do other things though, so I mean, can't do everything. Okay, I'm thinking about how we are going to run this contest. So, I think what we need to do is everybody needs to, in order, who wants to get in on this. If you're not commenting, you can't get in on this. You're going to have to figure out a way to comment, is to give yourselves numbers sequentially. So the first person that comments is going to be number 1. So Laura, you're going to be number 1. Susan, you're going to be number 2. Jane, you're going to be number 3. Okay, hang on. I'm going to start writing this down as well. So we only have like 27 people here, right? Laura's number 1. Susan number 2. Jane number 3. Boot 128 is number 4. Stephanie is number 5. Okay, don't give your, like, I'm going to give you guys the numbers as you comment here. So don't comment if I've just said your name. So we have Laura, Susan, Jane, Boot 128, and Stephanie. And the which way? You're number 6. Dark Iris, number 7. Somebody help me keep track. Just slow down the comments for 1 second so I can keep up. Dark Iris is number 7. My Scrappin' Mama, that's Kat. You're number 8. The Nurse Binky, you're number 9. Jennifer, you're number 10. Ruby, you're 11. Melnia, you're Melnia. Oh gosh, I hope I'm saying that right. Number 12, you told me earlier it was all right, but okay, more comments here. If you guys want to get in on the draw, you have to have a number. So if you've already commented just now, don't say anything so the other people can get in. And Sandra, you're going to be number 13. Diana, number 14. If you've just commented, don't comment. Let the other people get in so they can get a number. And if you don't leave a comment, you cannot win. Because if you don't have a number, you can't win. So far we've got 14 of you that are interested in winning this fabric. So you're going to win a 40 strip pack of this fabric. And no matter where you are in the world, I can send it off to you. And we've got Sandra, Diana. You guys are just figuring out how to comment. Don't sweat it. You'll get in here. We've got a few minutes left of sewing this rug round and round. And if you don't want to win, don't comment. If you do want to win, you gotta comment. Kat, I gave you a number already. You're number 8. Alicia, you're going to be number 15. It's pretty good odds of winning something here, you guys, so get in on it. Love my jelly roll and bunny. Oh, that's nice. Okay, if you've already left a comment, just be quiet and let the other girls get in on here. Or guys, if there's guys here watching too. So we're up to number 15. I don't iron my rug. Nope, I don't have to. This is what happens when you use good fabric, good batting, good thread, and a good machine, and you've sewn a few of them. The trick is the batting and the good fabric. So the difference between like even a couple of dollars a yard in your fabric can make a huge difference in the quality of your rugs. You can see here it's flat, so why I don't have to iron it. Okay, in 30 seconds, we're going to close the number for the people. So if you haven't commented within 30 seconds, you're going to be out on this rug. So if you want, or out on the fabric. If you want to win this fabric, you need to leave your name in the comments here, and I'll assign you a number within the next 30 seconds. Might actually turn into a minute, but because the comments are kind of delayed, right? So we don't want to cut off anybody. So if you want to get in on winning this fabric, drop a comment. And this is Ruby Reds by Wilmington Prince. Miss D. Miss D wants to win. Miss D, you're number 16. Okay, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now 10 seconds to see if the comments come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No more. Okay, Misty, you're the last one. So you're number 16. So we've got this much to sew here. All right, everybody can resume the chit chat. We've got 16 people that want in on this rug, on the fabric for this rug. So I'm sewing a 20 strip rug, and you're gonna receive 40 strips, and I'll mail it off to you. Game time. Okay, what do you think we should do for the game? I already have something in mind. Is this vicious or is it evil? Okay. You guys are going to vote on the game that we play, because this is interactive. Thank you, Nurse Pinky. Okay, this is a game we can play. You guys can either have me put these numbers into a randomizer on my computer and have me pick the number from 1 to 16, and whoever's name lines up to that number is the winner. So that's option A. Option B is you guys vote on a number to win. So there's 16 people here, so you can't vote for yourself. And we would sit here until you guys have voted. The person with the most votes wins. Which game would you prefer? I'm using Pellon batting. It's linked to the product. So it's linked in the video right now. It's Pellon cotton batting with scrim. Option A. Option A. We're seeing a lot of A's here. In 2 more, randomized option A. Random picker. Random picker. Option A. Option A. Put it in a randomizer. Okay. Option A. You guys have spoken. We're going to do option A. So can you bear with me while I get to the end of this rug, and then I'll pull it up here for you guys. Did I just run out of bobbin thread? I don't think so. Option A. Option A wins. So nobody wants to vote for other people. They would rather put their thing into the randomizer and go, all right, let's go. Take your time. I like a random picker. That would be easier. Yeah, you know, easier, more dramatic, whichever. I'm here all day. But I agree, it would be much easier for me. I think it would be easier for everybody else. But you know what? It was interactive, wasn't it? So how many strips? Probably 6 strips left to go round and round here, and then we'll be done, and then we'll pull up the randomizer. I'll bring my my recorder over there too to the screen so that you guys can all see. And then what's going to happen is whoever is the winner, you have to email me, because I can't email you off of here. So you have to email me at homestitcherydecor@gmail.com, and you know, make sure you put in it, you know, hi, I saw your video, or whatever it is. And okay, is this back on? Should be back on. Can you guys hear me now? On. Perfect. Sorry about that. Oh, phew. We're going to have to start that live all over again. No, we weren't. You guys were like, what the heck? I want to win the fabric. I stayed here the whole time. Okay, what happened? I had... Oh, I'm not paying attention here. I had an alarm go off on my phone. So the sound just went out because apparently I had an alarm set from the weekend, and I had to go over to my girlfriend's house and I was working, so I set an alarm to be like, hey, you need to shut your stuff off because you're going to be late to go over to your girlfriend's house. So sorry about that. And oh my goodness. I was like, what the heck? I don't want the alarm to go off. You go on and off. Is it? Good golly. It should be working. The sound seems to be in and out. I can't fix that now. Okay. You guys, because this sound seems to be in and out, let me just check here. It's working on your end. Okay. Because the sound seems to be going like in and out, I don't want anybody to like lose out on this, right? So all good on this side. You have to put the @ sign in your email. Okay. Home Stitchery Decor at gmail.com. That's where you need to send me an email. And you have to give me your full mailing address with your postal code. And then once I've sent it off, I'll give you the tracking link. I can't fix why it's not working for some people. I don't know why it's not working for some people. Okay, so we have 1 to 16. So let's pull up a randomizer here on my computer. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry. Let's pull up a randomizer on my computer. Google number randomizer. Number wheel. Okay, picker wheel. 1, 2, 16. And we're going to spin the wheel. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening. Number 8 is the winner. Who is number 8? The nurse is, oh no, hang on a second. My scrapping mama. My scrapping mama. Hang on. My scrapping mama, number 8. Did you guys get that? Number 8. So Kat, you won. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. Kat, can everybody put in the comments that Kat won so that she can see this? Because I can't comment here. Say congratulations, Kat. Just in case she can't hear. Congratulations, Kat. C-A-T is her name. My scrapping mama. She won the prize there. Congratulations. Yay, awesome, Kat. Congratulations. Congratulations, Kat. Okay, so Kat won. All right, that's amazing. Okay, I'm going to stop sewing this because I don't want you guys, the ones that can't hear, I don't want you guys to be like, oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. But basically, I'll just show you the end of it here. We only have a couple of strips left to go. It's pretty cool. It's pretty much done here. It's pretty flat. If you want to watch the full-length tutorial, go to my main channel and the whole tutorial is up there. So Kat, you're the winner. You need to, oh, you left and came back. Now the sound's fine. Jennifer, we did a random draw and the randomizer picked number 8, which was Kat. She's from My Scrappin' Mama. You've seen her here before, I think. So it's Kat that's won it. Kat, you need to send me an email so I can send that off to you and give me your full email and your address and postal code and zip code or whatever you need to do. So it's Kat. So do we have any questions here, you guys? Thank you so much for being here. That's amazing. That was fun, right? This is like, who gets to do this on a Tuesday afternoon? It's so amazing. I can't even believe this is like my life. It's so much fun. I love having you guys here. So stay tuned. We'll do another live. I'm at home working now for a while. Don't have another little trip here in a couple of weeks, but there'll be lots of lives in the next few days. This was fun. I agree. This is way better than watching daytime television. I'll tell you that right now. I had a lot of fun. Massively improved my day. Yes, I agree. Yeah, it was fun. So let's do that again. So the only way this is possible is because we have people that leave me, little thank you gifts. Like you can send super chats or something like that on here, or you can join the channel membership. All of that kind of fun. Those things contribute to the prizes that we give away here, because I'm not rich either, right? But I can do some fun things. So I'm going to put some fabric up on my website. And if you guys think it's affordable and you want to order it from me, you can go ahead and order it from me and I'll get it shipped off to you. I do have the tube makers on there as well on my website. So if you think you need a tube maker, you can go ahead and order that. It's probably really most affordable for Canadians to order directly from me because I've already got it sent in. And I do think you're being overcharged for the rug. Like, I went last week. I'm not even kidding you. I saw a JellyRoll at the quilt store for $85. I'm like, on what planet? You can't. Who can afford to make a rug for $85? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, it was fun. This has been awesome. Thank you so much for the live. Anybody have any questions on the way out the door? I don't think we do. I don't have much else to tell you other than this was a blast for me, and I hope you guys come back and are subscribed to the channel and go watch some of my other content. How much I'm going to have to do the math on it, but I'll have the red up later on this afternoon. Love watching again. Have a wonderful week. Thank you from UK. When is your next live? So I'll be on here on Thursday for sure. So why don't we say, why don't we just put a time on it? Why not? Thursday morning at 11, Mountain Daylight Time. So right now it's 4:08 my time. So Laura, let's do Thursday morning at 11. Try to get one in on there. Does that work? If it doesn't work, well, that's when I'm going to do it. So you can always watch the replay of the lives. I don't know if I'm going to do a giveaway on every single live because I have to earn money from the memberships in order to give every single thing away all the time. But we could do this. We could just build this massive thing and have some fun. So the more you guys participate in it, the more we can do. And that's all I can say about that. Awesome. So can you guys please tell one friend about my channel? That's my ask. My mic will be here tomorrow because I dropped my mic. It's actually quite comical. This is the current condition of my mic. Can you see how bent that thing is? I don't know if you can see how bent it is. But basically that's supposed to be straight. So there's no possible way that end is going into my phone. And you can see it's all come apart here. And the button that you would use to turn it on and off has popped out, and it's somewhere on the floor of my sewing studio. So the second that it broke, I ordered a new one on Amazon. It's pretty quick. So it'll be here tomorrow, and I'll do my next live on Thursday. So I'll be mic'd up for that. So sorry for the sound, but you know what? It is what it is. And this is just life. And, it's $20, but I dropped it. So my bad. My bad. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave you guys here. Links are in the video description for all the things. If you want to buy stuff, check out my website later on. I'll put some more product up on there for you. And we'll see you in the next live. Alrighty, have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye now.